So we begin with sun salutation. It's a set of 12 different postures, and it kind of covers quite a number of body parts, and it's a nice sequence. So we start with number 1. Here we obviously do it with our hands really pressing hard to each other. Right? These things also create pressure on pressure points, like more like acupressure. So we are always aware that we don't do things loose. We do always things in using our body weight and body pressures on the pressure points. We breathe in and we. Number 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Now one same set we'll do with the right hand side. If we have more time we can do more, but here we'll do the second and last one with the right side. Keep a smile on your face and enjoy with every single posture. Always give it a pause, improvise, try to improve if possible. Now we do something while sitting. It's called Paschimottanasana. And we raise ourselves up with breathe in. Breathe out. And go as much down as possible. And come back. Now we do some postures, lying. These are simple postures, anybody can do it. Start with the left foot, we raise it to the angle of 30 degrees, and we let it go slowly. And the same thing with right hand side. We lift both the legs together. Feel it in our lower back. And let it go slowly. We try Pavan Muktasana to release air. We squeeze everything out. Let it go. Try the other side. Now we rock on our lower back. I'll just give a little pause or break after every transition. Now we will try the diagonal moves. So we'll see on one side, left side, and we'll shift the other part of the body on the other side. Now we'll do Sarvang Asana, which means all body postures, and it is an inversion where our heart is higher than the head. This is you can use some creativity and make things more interesting by trying some variety. So for example, you can do when you go up, you can also be a little bit playful by different movements. If you want to try headstand, which actually requires a little bit more expertise, and in the beginning it is advisable to take some support. So you take a support of a wall, anywhere where you feel. Everything has its steps here, and every technique can be learned. Say for this headstand, though it looks complicated, it can be made simple. And the way you do it is you learn the steps. Number one step is you position your hands well. So you make this kind of posture. You raise your thumbs up, and this is a support for your head. And then you position your head. Then you lift your body, and then you come closer, and then finally you flip. And then you go, let yourself go. So this is a 4-step process, and anything can be done if we run the right sequence and we go with a natural flow. We don't force the body, but we make things happen and we flow out of it.
Can you do that one more time?
So the headstand, which is also called Shirshasana, where the blood flows in opposite direction, goes to the head. And consider an interesting and powerful asana. We use our hands, we position them like this, we create a support for our head. Lift our body. Now we can try different variation up if we are comfortable, and we can leave. Okay. And we can come down. Yeah. So this is, we can always do different things from the same asana and different movements, which can make things more powerful, because then we are using different muscles and different parts of the body, different parts of the mind are being activated, different parts of the brain are getting involved, and the effect is much more synergetic. So when we're done with the physical part, we can reward ourselves with something called Shavasana, which means that we give the body a complete break and we let it relax as if it is completely dead. So we let ourselves completely go, and we really breathe. We lie till our heart rate becomes normal, our breathing becomes normal, and we feel totally energized. So we come back and we go with the second part of the meditation, which is breathing. Breath is a very important physical part which everybody does and everyone can be aware of, and it has a direct one-to-one relation with the stress. When stress happens, mind perceives some danger and body tries to respond. So stress response is created, and the breathing becomes shallower because we need more oxygen to respond to it. Maybe in typical environment, if lion is there, we need to run away. What we do in meditation is a relaxation response, so we do everything slower. So here we slow down our breath. There are total 4 breaths we do. We start with the simple fundamental one where we breathe in as slowly as possible. We use our hand to feel our belly, that it has gone to the really bottom of as much, below as much, and when we fill it, we hold it to the level of comfort and we slowly release it, and then we hold it outside. So it's again a pause that we are, and then again we breathe in. Every single breathe we do it with the intention that positivity, light, energy is going in, and with every breathe out, negativity, darkness and stress is going out. We move to the second breath, which is alternative nostril breathing, in which we use our right thumb. We breathe in from left side. We hold to the level of comfort. We breathe out, releasing the thumb. We give a pause, and now we breathe in from right side. Just create one cycle. This is great to balance the 2 nervous system, left and right. We have everything. It creates that harmony between left brain and right brain. It really creates a nice, relaxed experience. So we'll try one more time. This is also called Nadi Shodhana, the cleansing of nerves. Now we move to the third breathing exercise, which is Bhastrika, a bellow breathing, in which we breathe out by force, vacuum gets created, and we breathe in naturally, and we jump to the next breathe out. We don't do any holding. And it's one of the powerful way to really immediately getting out of the stressful state. So something like this. Advanced version where we breathe in by force and we breathe out by force without holding, and we breathe out with the intention of keeping the stress out and relaxation, and we breathe in with the fresh energy going in. The last breath is a humming sound or a ocean sound. Creates that vibration which creates alpha waves, and is also very good as a preparatory to the actual meditation, where we are also creating those relaxation and vibrations in our brain. We use our thumbs to close our earlobes. We use the fingers to cover our face. We take a deep breath and we release it with a humming sound.